The following text is taken from an article from the Herald newspaper, from the 27th of April 2026, written by Alan Simpson and entitled, "Blanket Ban on Campervans is Welcome and Justified."
It is fair to say that motorhomes are not to everyone's taste and probably get more negative publicity than Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. In fact, they are probably the new Marmite, the beef spread that people either absolutely love or it makes them feel a bit sick when the lid of the jar comes off. I am very much in the latter camp as I really don't see the attraction. I'm much more of a Bovril man, particularly accompanied by a pie at some freezing football stadium somewhere. But regardless where you stand on motorhomes, it is hard to argue against the fact that they are extremely popular and are no longer confined to the middle-aged travelers. Routes such as the NC 500 have made motorhomes far more attractive than they once were, but with the rise in popularity has come increasing clashes with locals who are fed up with them. It is not hard to see why rural residents have such a problem with them either. However, they are here to stay, but some common ground needs to be found so that they can coexist with locals on remote, rural roads without incidents. Donald McDonald, founder and president of Campra, said, "Blanket bans of motorhomes and campervans are short-sighted and counterproductive, ultimately affecting local economies and UK tourism. The data suggests people are already planning for road trip adventures and staycation getaways as temperatures begin to rise. And with daylight stretching longer, the next few weeks will almost certainly mark the beginning of Britain's road trip season. So locals in the Highlands and beyond should brace themselves for an influx that will probably make their blood boil." But is it fair to blame motor caravanners? Well, yes and no. Many are very polite and will let you pass and will also use designated sites and eat in local restaurants, etc. They are very welcome and should be encouraged, not chased down the road with pitchforks. But the selfish ones are a completely different matter altogether, and it's hard to know what to do about them. A blanket ban seems a tad extreme, but until they start respecting the areas they visit, then it must be considered.